Alrighty, hey everyone, this is Garrison, and let's take a look at this 328i loaner that I have while my 320 is in the shop. We'll do a quick little comparison on them, just some key differences that I've noticed over the past 200 miles that I've driven it today. Now, my car is in for the timing chain service that we'll chat about in a different video probably. But this one is a black sapphire metallic on Oyster 328i. It is a pretty old loaner, to be honest. It's got around 27,000 miles. It's an early build 16, built the 9th month of 2015. As you can see, 328i badging. Last year for the 328i, if I'm not mistaken. Dual outlet exhaust, the main indicator if you don't have badges that this is a 328. Now we are riding on the Bridgestone Potenza 18-inch alloys. These are the sport package wheels. This one also does have nav, premium, a la carte heated seats, and the LED headlights are going to be standard. Driver assistance package as well, because you do have those front and rear sensors as well as the backup camera. Now, LED headlights do look very nice. We'll go ahead and unlock it. As you can see, they level. Really jealous. That's one feature I would definitely want on my car. Key does have the red line on it since this is the sport package. But coming in, that oyster leather, probably not the best idea for a loaner. As you can see, that armrest is a little dingy. The seat doesn't look too bad, honestly. But coming back here to the rear, honestly looks new. Rear seat of a 3 Series doesn't get used much at all. Sunroof up top, of course. And we'll go ahead and climb in and start this one up. Foot on the brake. The gauges are a little different. There's some red accents on them. And then coming to your steering wheel, the red stitching and the chrome accents. Don't go ahead and close this up because it's mosquito season. But taking a look at your dash, as you can see, you do have the dark wood trim that does look very nice with the oyster leather. As far as the center stack goes, you do have the piano black center stack with the chrome accents that does look nice. And as you can see, your LCD right here is going to be white instead of orange in my car. If you can faintly see this, it does have the ambient lighting right here. So this one is the ambient lit. I was wondering that for a little while, but the lights just kicked on, so that did turn on. Now, of course, you still do have your touch sensitive buttons. Through the radar up in here for when I was driving. The dark headliner does look nice. It's kind of the opposite of my car because I do have the black seats with the gray headliner. This is the black headliner with the white seats. Now, I would think it would feel a little bit of like a cave when you do tint the windows, but that could be good or bad. As far as the iDrive system goes, it's relatively the exact same as my unit. One thing I did notice is the navigation system does account for traffic. Maybe my system does, and I've just ran out of a subscription, but this one, I actually plugged the same destination in iDrive as well as Waze, and it took iDrive about 60 seconds longer to account for traffic, but once it did put in the exact same route as Waze with the same ETA. So I was very intrigued by that, and it's not because my phone was connected up via Bluetooth, it was because it was searching traffic data. But that was nice. You also do have the alarm in this model. I don't have an alarm, surprisingly, so this does light up, and the car does make noises when you lock and unlock. Now below here, this is another main difference. This does have the sliding cover. If you don't know, my car actually has the lift off cover. And since this does have the slide, it eliminates like the lift up ashtray that's right here in my car. That's where the 12 volt and some coin storage is. Instead, we have a 12 volt in here in the cup holders, which isn't my preferred design because if you lose this cap or you don't have this cap on, anything in your cup holders could splash into the 12 volt, potentially messing something up. So probably not the best design for me. You do have your backup camera right here. You can easily activate. Does look very nice, trajectory and guidance lines, all that kind of stuff. The sport transmission, we'll go ahead and take a look at the options. What is that called? The Servotronic? I don't know, I'm dyslexic. But taking a look at your window sticker right here, as you can see, black sapphire metallic with the driver assistance package, premium package, those 18-inch wheels, the heated front seats, and the nav for a total of $47,795 sticker. And this one was the last year, if I'm not mistaken, of the 4-year, 50,000 mile comprehensive maintenance package that did give you basically everything, which was kind of the gravy train that ended recently. That I think it's 3-year 36 now, if I'm not mistaken, 3-year 30 or something similar. But this one was a CPO unit. I guess they pulled off the lot for some loaner purposes. But when they did pull it off, it had $13,499. Right now it sits with $28,900 or $27,331, excuse me. So it's no longer worth the $41,995 that it previously was, to say the least. But that's about it. We'll go ahead and climb out. Another thing is you do have some chrome accents on the windows. My car doesn't have that. Same as well back here. But that's honestly about it. We'll grab the key. And then in your trunk, you do have the folding rear seats, the 40-20-40 split. I do not have that. That was an option on the 320. Underfloor storage is the same. And I do have to say, I'm a big fan of the post-refresh lights, front and rear. As you can see, those LED tail lights and the LED front headlights are really stunning. Alrighty, hey guys, I'm just gonna add this clip in behind the 328 video, but let's take a look at my 320i that I just got back. Now, I did pay the $89.95 for a complete detail on the vehicle, so everything down to a carpet shampoo this vehicle has seen, and it needed some attention. It had been neglected for a little while, but it is nice to have it back. Now, as you can see right off the bat, you can see the tail lights are a little different on my 320. Now, of course, the single outlet exhaust opposed to the dual tips. These wheels, these are going to be the sport package wheels on the 320i opposed to the 328. This was an option in 2014, and it also gave you the M Sport steering wheel that I don't have on this vehicle just because I bought these wheels after the fact. But coming to the headlights, of course, I do have the base halogens. These are known for almost doing like a crystallizing effect on them. It's not oxidation, but it's more of just like the sun cracking them. So now that we have the powertrain all secured with a nice reliable timing chain, hopefully, I'll be more apt to do some customization and hopefully get those depot lights down the road. But as far as the front bumper goes, you can see I'm missing that little chrome eyebrow that did make the other one a sport package as well. But coming in, the exact same key minus the red stripe. And then coming in, as you can see, I do have the black Dakota leather in this model. I do not have the sport seat, so I don't have the thigh extension, and I don't have the adjustable side bolsters. The adjustable side bolsters basically was kind of combined with your lumbar, and so that's how you would adjust those. I can see carpets and the weather mats do look nice. Everything is wiped down. And then climbing in, steering wheel does look a little different, no red stitching and no chrome accent. If you're on the dash, you can also see that this is not piano black. Instead, we have the piano accents around it. I'm thinking about ordering the piano trim or the updated trim that does add some chrome finishes, the ambient lighting behind it, and the ambient lighting does tie into a little accent light right down here, so it's not hard to install by any means. I do have the dark burl wood trim on this model. I think that's what it's called. And so that does look well with the black, I think. The gray headliner makes it feel a little less like a cave and lighten it up since it is all black. And then up top, we do have the auto dim mirror. I don't have an alarm on this vehicle, and you can see that because I don't have the panic button down below. And so this does not actually light up, but all these same consoles up top. And that's about it, honestly. Now, I did point out the chrome accents on the window switches, don't have those, and the chrome accents on the seat adjustments, I don't have those either. But some of those could just be because I do have a 320 and not a 328, so there are going to be a few little differences. But since I do have premium package and nav and stuff like that, it's not too different. Now, the only thing I do see that they cracked my little blind spot mirror. I did initially add those just for my trip to DC. I guess that's the sign that I need to go ahead and take those tacky things off. But nonetheless, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them down below. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to give it a like. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you in my update video when I get my car back. See y'all later.